Domino's well-timed blocks or perfect block is too OP based on this synergy. Hello everybody, we've got something to look at. Now something, I don't know if it's happened in the last couple days or so, it's definitely eluded my clutches, and most of the time there is about, I don't know, few stories that do escape my clutches of news and information and stuff like that, including this killer synergy or killer pair up for perfect blocks. That basically means that Domino actually receives 0 damage. It's pretty incredible. There's actually an ongoing story and debate about whether or not it should be nerfed, but you can get involved with that, links in the description, and you've probably seen Marvel Contest of Champions news earlier today. This whole situation started with Guardian, with this synergy here being on guard for thee, which is the first 3 blocks have 100% chance to perfect block. And from what I believe is further ranked up by outside forces of block proficiency or well-timed blocks, lucky, unlucky, those kind of things. But it's mainly about the champion's abilities, Domino's abilities that is, and the way that it interacts with any synergies and outside effect. And Domino herself is very complex when it comes to ability structures, especially because at times you just don't know what's really going on with the champion. We've had many times when this champion was going to cause issues that was going to be slightly, well, potentially nerfed prior to actually going live in 28.0, but that was scrubbed out because of whatever reasons. But I think there's interaction issues that have been in there since day one, especially for a lot of players saying, well, the stuns haven't been lasting long, the critical bleeds aren't as extensive, incinerate damage hasn't been at times. There's nothing wrong with the champion, it's just a case of the way that it interacts with other things like synergies and other elements like that. I mean, you can see the lucky passive on screen at the moment. The fact that you get block proficiency increase. There's also stuff with unlucky. So there's a lot going on for this champion. The block ability is the name of the game and the name of the interaction. We're first of all saying benefits from up to plus 1,400 block proficiency selected at random. A block with 5677.78 block proficiency or higher results in a perfect block, reducing incoming attack damage to 0 and granting 10% maximum power instantly, which is and will be the biggest issue here, which Kabam are going to try and sort out, because the champion receives 0 damage in a well-timed block. Yes, I shit thee nay, 0 damage, nil point, in a block. A well-timed block, 0 damage, which anyway, do you know what, I'm not going to talk anymore. If you haven't seen or don't know about this, roll the clip now. Yep, it's all well-timed blocks, 0 damage. It's going to be 0 damage left, right and center. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. It's one of these situations where these things are going to crop up now and again that are going to be they're going to be complete oversights. You won't know that a synergy is too OP until it's widely tested. From a CCP standpoint, if we had tested this or knew about this or kind of went, okay, this Guardian synergy used with like Domino, is that saying, well, it's a needle in a haystack. There's what, over 160 other champions, so there could be something out there. Like, could Nick Fury benefit from this? Could another champion that we don't? Could Luke Cage? Could Iron Fist? You know, those are things that it's complete surprise when this stuff happens, but unfortunately, it's noted by Kabam at the wrong point, because then stuff has to be done from their angle. And the angle that Kabam are going with, or what I was trying to explain with an angle, is like the thoughts about this being a potential, not, I wouldn't say exploit, but it's definitely some sort of advantage for the player, which, as I've said in the past, it's not. It's very unusual for something that's an advantage to the player to still stay within the game. I do think that it's fine to a degree. Yes, okay, there's going to be 0 damage going in, but you have to say, like, with content in mind, there's a lot of other champions that do benefit from certain things. You know, was Beardo meant to have so much of an interaction with every single type of class of champion and therefore be a very good counter for things like shrugging off debuffs and have such a broad kit? The same way that Quake is a champion that is just a go-to champion for a lot of players. Same thing with Corvus Glaive. Many others that have certain things in their kit or have synergy enhancements that basically mean that they are, well, content slayers. Is this going to be something each and every month that you'll go, right, oh yeah, tell you what, I'm going to use that Domino and Guardian synergy to then slay through everything? That may not be the case. There may be something that is bleed immune, something that maybe reduces ability accuracy, maybe some other type of interaction where it's not viable to use that particular cheese of content. But, you know, I could be completely wrong on that. That's just my take on it. I just kind of feel that there's stuff out there that is somewhat in the player's field of advantage, but still in-game kept. But there must be some kind of like narrative to the reason that this needs to be changed. Either way, throw it to the comments section. It's up to you how you feel on this. Do be civil to one another about your own opinions on matters, and as well have your say in the forum, because it will be something of a response to Kabam's thought process on planning to change it. That's where I think it matters the most to have the opinion. So go to the links in the description on that one. So yes, the Guardian synergy with Domino, the perfect block. That's just is actually perfect. There's no faulting it. So yeah, thoughts. Oh, it's crazy. Also, check out some new content up there. Do bear in mind, I'll be doing a boss rush video very shortly after this. Then I'll be looking to either stream Variant 5 or start recording content for it as I go onto something, I don't know, like Twitch to record, as I want to kind of do some guides for this. But I'll make a decision. I'll let you know later on. Keep tight to social medias, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.